Okay, the question for today is each of you name one thing on your bucket list.
I just posted about it. They do the Highway 1, the Pacific Crest Trail, along from like California, Oregon, Washington, up into Canada. I want to do that.
Never heard of it.
You said from Oregon, just Oregon to Canada?
No, I said California, Oregon, Canada.
I thought you said just
California,
Oregon.
Washington, Canada. I said it all. I said it all. You just weren't listening.
I was not listening. You were right. I actually do want to do that. That's on my bucket list too. My other bucket list, which this is more of a be push, to go to every professional baseball stadium.
Yeah, that's another good one.
I'd love that.
I know what T's is. His is he wants to go camping in every single state.
Yep, by 2020.
Even Arizona.
Hey,
in
that's soon.
August. That's what he told me last night.
What's yours?
Mine is to. I don't know. It's not my job to answer the question.
Okay, welcome to this week's edition of KMS 10 at 10. We talk about all things digital advertising and marketing.
For 10 minutes.
For a few minutes. I am Luke Majerus, and I'm a digital specialist here.
And I'm Ashley Anning, I'm a digital specialist as well. Today I'm talking about Facebook fake news and Snapchat spectacles.
Ooh, I am talking about the rise of vertical video and everyone's favorite holiday, National Donut Day, which happens to be today.
And a few items to keep you guys updated on. We have our Social Media Crisis webinar coming up in June, and that registration is live. T will throw that in the comments because I'm telling him to right now. And that is going to be on June 21st at 11 a.m. Central Time. And like I said, registration is open, so check that out if you want more details. And then we have a video event coming up in July, and more details for that are coming shortly. So.
Don't forget, have any questions, comment below. We'll try to get to it during the show. If not, we'll answer them after. I think that's it for everything.
Yeah, let's get rolling.
So, today is National Donut Day. Why it's today? I don't know. I don't really care. Shout out to Miranda. She brought us donuts today. Very good. Thank you, Miranda, if you're watching. Good job. So, first, if you do live, unfortunately Sioux Falls doesn't have either one of these. If you live with a Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donut, you are able to go and get free donuts. Krispy Kreme, you just walk in, as they said, you walk in and just get a donut, no purchase necessary. Dunkin' Donuts, you have to buy a drink, then you get a free donut.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts.
And
Where's the closest one?
check.
Let's go.
Is it Sioux City or Omaha?
All right, let's go. What are you doing for lunch?
Krispy Kreme is so good, too.
It's so good, yeah. I'll get into actual digital marketing statistics about National Donut Day. There was a study shown that when the word donut and spelled D-O-N-U-T was in a email subject line, that's what you would see in your email. The open rate was 9.73%. When the word donut was spelled out, D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T, the subject line was 10.82, so it increased a few percentiles. That's very interesting. How would you spell donut if you were just talking?
If I was talking, I wouldn't be spelling it. If I was writing it, I would spell it D-O-N-U-T.
I'd probably do that too.
Because I gotta save time, right?
But now
Who's got time
the
for
stuff
the
has shown
whole
that if you ever need to use an email subject line
Yeah.
with the word donut in it, put
The long
the
version.
long version.
Okay. Or you could just use the emoji, right? What's the open rate for the emoji? Do we know?
You better test that too. So if you're sending out any emails today, test it out and let us know.
So did any other restaurant do the emoji deal like Domino's did, where if you tweeted out the pizza emoji, they would your order would go through if your profile was set up?
Not that I know of.
Because that'd be cool. Somebody should have set up the donut one, and then they could have delivered donuts. Flyboy Donuts, come on.
I went and looked. They didn't have any deals like today. So
Flyboy didn't?
Like they just had posters that said, "Oh yeah, it's National Donut Day. You should get it in fast."
Real quick before we go on to our next topic, what's your favorite donut?
I love probably a white frosting with sprinkles.
Mm. Because of Julie's husband who brought in donuts that one day, my new favorite is the chocolate cake donut with coconut on top.
Oh, I love that.
It's so good. 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 It is so good.
Back to digital marketing. What do you got for us?
All right, so Facebook fake news, still an issue, I guess. Facebook rolled out a way to monitor it last month where it was if you could report the articles you think are fake news, you can flag them or report them so then Facebook sees them faster. Complete fail. People didn't do it, or they were reporting the wrong ones, or they were just reporting stuff they didn't care for, or like Democrats reporting Republican articles. I don't know. But it didn't work. So Facebook is going to try another feature where they're actually going to limit how you can edit your post. So if a page goes and tries to share an article, they can no longer edit the image or the description, which I understand. Okay, so what they're trying to do is hold it so that you're not mixing things up to almost like clickbait, to like appeal to target audiences that might necessarily not read that article but grab them with like fake news, fake information. But what about the businesses that edit it so then the post looks better? You know, like what if they're doing it with, you know, good intentions? So they're going to roll that out as like a beta feature, and it might eventually roll out to all pages. And I think this is only going to affect business pages, not necessarily personal pages. So how do you feel about that? Actually, Sam, how do you feel? Content specialist.
I think fake news and clickbait is a real issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real issue, and I think as the growth of social media continues to play an even more important role in, you know, people's opinion, I think it's something that needs to get a handle on like immediately.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that because I mean, to say that people don't get their information from social media is false.
Yeah.
You know, I think people get more information, especially millennials, people, you know, our age, will get more information, worldly information from social media than they will the news. And I think major platforms need to embrace that. And I think they're on their way there. I'm not saying that anyone necessarily doesn't, but I think it needs to get a handle on immediately.
Yeah.
Because it's everywhere, and people will consume it as if it is fact. And that's just the reality we live in. And I think it needs to get a handle on immediately. So I'm totally fine with them testing out whatever they need to test
What works.
out. Yeah, because that's the only way we're going to find out what works.
Yeah.
Is to test and like cross them off the list. This didn't work, try the next thing. This didn't work, try the next thing. So that's I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one thing I always do when if it's the first time I'm seeing it on Facebook about any news, I always have a little bit of like, well, I don't know if this is true or not. And I either, one, don't care enough to go look into it, and if I'm talking about it again, I would say, I heard on Facebook, obviously, you can't lie on the internet. That's the whole joke I say. Or I will then go do my own research and then see what exactly it is, because that's a big thing of...
For me, it's the sources. If I see something where I don't recognize the source where it's coming from, I don't even bother. I don't even, you know, so if it's from a reliable, creditable news source, then I at least hold a little bit of weight to it, and I'll you know, I'll read that. But if I don't know the source, I don't even click into it.
All right, now I'm going to talk about rise of vertical video. There's a recent study that showed phones are used in portrait mode. That's the vertical way, 98% of the time when you're using it. And when it comes to you watching videos or YouTube videos, older millennials older millennials and beyond and older, they're accustomed to turning your phone, the widescreen version, landscape, that's what it's called, to watch videos whenever they come up, because I mean it utilizes the entire, at least for me, utilizes the entire screen to see everything more and everything's bigger. But with the younger millennials and Generation Z, that they're used to Snapchat, which opens up into vertical video. The last 5 years, vertical video watching has increased by over 600%. And as of February 2017, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube have implemented features for easier viewing of vertical videos. I know they're testing in YouTube, and every once in a while I'll see it on even on the actual desktop. When it's a vertical video, and they always will show a widescreen or a landscape. They're actually showing a vertical video. There's no, it's up and down and not sideways. How often do you, when you're watching a video, turn it to what landscape?
I don't think I ever do.
You always look at even if it's meant for landscape, but it just shows up in like the middle half of your screen with the top and bottom black bar.
Well, I'm trying to think of like when I necessarily watch video and what device I'm using. And usually if I'm watching video, if I'm like watching a YouTube video, I will personally go onto my iPad just because the image is bigger.
Yeah.
Grandma eyes. No, but like if I'm on my phone, if I'm watching videos, it's usually like I'm scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed and I come across a video. It's probably like, you know, a 30-second clip of like something funny, and so I just quickly watch it there and then scroll on. So I don't think I ever like intentionally go to my phone to watch a video, or if I like want to watch a YouTube video, then I use my iPad. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. What about you?
I know, well, one of my favorite features is, now they're doing it on Facebook too, but on YouTube on your phone, you can watch the video as you're scrolling through. Mm-hmm. And I really like that a lot. But I would more likely turn it sideways just because the majority of the videos still that are being made are for landscape. I keep forgetting what that word is. It's not good. And so I know I usually will flip it that way just so I can see everything better because it's bigger.
And while we're on the topic, have you guys noticed that live video, if you watch somebody's live video while they're live and you continue to scroll down your newsfeed, it will move to the side. So you can still watch it and then continue to scroll through your newsfeed because God forbid we have to do one thing at one time. So anyways, last topic, Snapchat spectacles. So they say the best camera is the one you have on you. What do you guys think?
Absolutely. Yep.
Sam agrees. And they say, Snapchat feels like, what if you could wear one? And that's why they came out with Snapchat spectacles, the sunglasses that can take pictures or videos. You don't have Snapchat spectacles yet?
Nope.
Do you? You don't? No one in the office yet has them. They're about $130. For a while there, they were selling for like hundreds of dollars on eBay. So a little bit of, extra pocket change. But they have been pretty popular, and they're actually rolling them out in Europe today. Because Europeans use about 55 million Europeans use Snapchat daily for about at least 30 minutes. So they're doing pretty good amount of time on Snapchat. Like how often do you guys use Snapchat? I go through phases. Like I do, but I don't.
I kind of check it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
To see what all my snaps are.
And I don't know how I did this, but the notifications aren't turned on. So I don't see when I get a Snapchat, and then I finally eventually will go into it and it'll be like 10 Snapchats because I haven't checked in a week. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah.
I have 4 different Snapchat streaks of 60 going right now.
You have 4 different Snapchat accounts?
Streaks.
Oh,
Snapchat.
this does not surprise me.
And
He
one's not
has multiple Snapchat accounts with 4 different names.
Not accounts. The streaks doesn't even matter.
So anyways, Snap Inc., the Snapchat company, rolled it out today. It'll be in London, Paris, Berlin, Barcelona, and Venice, and they'll have these Snapbot vending machines, so you can go up and purchase them through the vending machine. For euros, if anybody in London is watching, or Europe, or whatever, 149.99 euros. So, about similar. I think the exchange rate, that's about 130. It's pretty even. Anyways, they're saying that these glasses are meant for really showing the experience you're going through. So such if you're riding a bike or maybe kayaking down a river, you can wear your Snap spectacles. And the viewers feel like they're more a part of that memory, or say you're doing a face-to-face interaction, and that person feels like they're actually in the moment. So say I come home and I see my dog, you feel like you're me and see my dog. I don't know. But what was that video? What was that movie that just came out within the last year?
Action Charlie or
something like that. And it was put as first person, so you feel like you're actually going through the movie as that person. And so I feel like that's kind of how they're trying to build up this hype for Snap spectacles. So I feel like there's cool features to it, but I don't feel like it's gonna take off like Snapchat wants it to. What are your guys' opinions?
No. I don't know.
It had a nice opening success rate for the U.S. when it first came out.
Uh-huh.
People were lined up around the block to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think they'll pick up soon.
Yeah.
The other thing is, we in the great state of South Dakota, we haven't had the opportunity to.
We don't have a vending machine.
They didn't think it was cool enough
You can
to.
buy them online now.
That is true, but
Spectacles.com.
I'm sitting here thinking I don't think I'd ever buy one. But
No.
if there was a vending machine right outside right there, I think I would probably buy one because there's
Yeah.
a vending machine right there.
Yeah.
I probably
When
would.
they're saying what they're trying to get over, the pain point is like, why would you need to hold a phone and film something when you could be wearing the sunglasses and have two hands?
Hey.
I know everybody has that issue. But then I thought the other pain point would be their sunglasses. So what about nighttime videos?
Pop the lenses up. I don't know.
Is not allowed to have video during night? Just walk around with like fake glasses.
Wear a headlamp.
And then they said the other pain point is actually transferring the videos. So if you were wearing your sunglasses and you took a video and you transferred it to your phone to put edit it and then put it on your Snapchat story or send it to anybody, it should take about 10 seconds. But people are saying that if they're trying to upload like 90 to 100 videos at one time, trying to transfer it to their phone, it takes about 20 to 30 seconds per video, so it gets to bog down, and then you have to tap and edit, and then you have to tap and upload, and the user experience just isn't ideal for everybody yet, for the Snapchat Spectacle experts. That's what they're complaining about. But let us know if you guys are actually interested, our viewers, if you're actually interested in Snapchat Spectacles, if you're looking into getting them, if you have them, what your opinions are on them. So just another tech feature, that new phase. And I kind of want to see if it dies out or if they're going to bring it. I think they have to be innovative now because I think it's died out for like the new feature and it hasn't lasted long.
I think they got a lower price.
Yeah.
They want to see more people wear
Oh.
them. Yeah, lower price.
And I heard, okay, so when you're filming, so say you're filming a video, instead of an obnoxious red light, that they call it, it's a nice appeasing
It's a
white
little circle,
circle. Yeah, that's supposed to be nicer. So glasses don't look good on my face. Oh, I'm sorry, Debbie.
That is it for this week's edition of the
Maybe they'll come out with a headband
a sweatband.
or like an earring.
Thank you
But then
everyone
you
for
have to
watching.
See you
We're
later.
gonna upload this to, we're gonna upload this to YouTube. The Key Media Solutions. Ask us questions. We'll try to answer them. I'm Luke. She's Ashley. We're gonna go.
Have a good weekend.
See you later.
See you next Friday.